Let's go to side.
시원해?
Stay home and play.
좋아?
Bad guys and many fun games we could do today. And we can compare inside our bed. Stay under the covers. Make this long night last. And I love to play this case with you. A little sad, I'll play it safe.
now I do, and I will wait on you. Took a long time to know what I needed, and now it's clear whenever you are near. Forever holding out for you.